Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm just reacting to Gary Neville's comments that he doesn't think United will win the league and that they aren't really a team yet. So I'm going to pick out five tactical weaknesses. Number one, United have an inability to control possession and control games. Controlling possession may be boring to watch, but it's important because it's actually a defensive tool that takes pressure off your back line. If you can control the game, control possession, the opposition can't score. They can't land a glove on you. This is something that is a fundamental part of the Barcelona philosophy and a bit of the philosophy of Van Gaal. Control the ball. That is a defensive tool. Number two, United lack an attacking right back. United tried to buy Kieran Trippier in the summer. Wan-Bissaka is a very good defender in terms of defensively, but especially against the low block in home games. I think they wanted to buy Trippier or an attacking right back who can actually get up the pitch, get to the byline, cross balls, because I think against the low block, your fullback essentially is not doing much, so he has the ball a lot because the low block will mark Bruno, they maybe even marking the winger, so you need a fullback to come up. Luke Shaw does it quite successfully on the left hand side, and if you look at United's heat maps, all the attacking play is on the left hand side. United are completely left hand side heavy. Obviously Sancho's not really playing on the right wing yet, but if you can get Sancho there, you need also a fullback to provide overlap, to provide width, to provide an extra man arriving. That's a tactical weakness for United, and it's something that they tried to solve in the summer, but it didn't look like Atletico Madrid wanted to sell Levy. Number three, United don't play as a team. They rely on individual brilliance, and that's something that Gary Neville said in his podcast yesterday, and he's right. United have been pulled out of the mire by individual piece of brilliance last season as well. Rashford was actually unbelievable before he was injured, and you've seen it already this season. Jesse against West Ham in the 88th, 89th minute, and the team isn't functioning. It doesn't have a systematic way of playing. You can't say that there is a Man United goal. City, there's a goal, they get to the byline, they roll the ball back 8-10 yards, someone scores, that's their goal. Liverpool, direct ball, press, retrieve the ball, in the final third, Salah, goal. That's their systematic way of playing. United don't have, even Burnley have a systematic way of playing with set pieces, going long to Chris Wood, knockdowns, second balls, recycling balls in the box. They have a goal. United don't have a goal. Number four, United have got an inability to feed the forwards. If you look at the stats from the West Ham game in the league, the forward players only had the ball around 10% of the time. That's because the midfield have an inability to play through the thirds and feed the forward players. This is a personnel issue. We don't have, you can't criticise the effort of Fred and McTominay, but this is a question of quality. They don't have the quality to do that. That's not their game, and you can't really criticise them. United need to go in the transfer market and buy some deep-lying midfield players that can actually pass the ball. And the fifth one, do United lack pace in defence? Varane's been signed, he has some pace. Maguire famously doesn't really have a lot of pace, and is that affecting the team's ability to push up and to actually press teams and squeeze teams? It is a tactical tweak that could make a major difference, especially when you're attacking. If you can just move the defence up a little bit and you can press the opposition, they have less space to get out. You can have wave after wave after wave of attack. It's something that Liverpool did really well when they were about 3 years ago. You had Van Dijk had a lot of pace, so they pushed up. They play a lot of long balls. They may even lose those long balls. Then they would counter press from the front and retrieve the long balls. So they were moving the ball from the defence into attack in a I'm not saying they're a long ball team, but in a direct way. But because the defence was high, they could win that ball back, and teams were suffocated. They couldn't get out. They didn't have a route out, because if they went over the top, Van Dijk and the other defenders had the pace. If they went in short, they'd be pressed, so you squeeze the pitch. So maybe the pace in defence or lack of is an issue tactically. Give me your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching the video.